Alors, bonjour tous les mecs. Je peux pas parler en français.
Atika, I will go in English now because it's easier for me in the moment. I'm so honored and humbled and grateful to be here with you. I really am, and just to see how much is growing with entrepreneurs is just wonderful. But so my project, Standing Rock Ranch, and our new tagline is "Only things that grow," and we're prototyping a desirable new Earth, the first city of lights. Next slide, please, Michelle. So it's an amazing thing that I have 300 hectares in Northern California, and this opportunity is amazing to grow people, to grow, to be in right communion with the land and each other and ourselves. And there really is this opportunity here. There's so many opportunities to be a fully regenerative, closed loop, self-autonomous and sovereign community here of up to 200 people. And there are 4 founding communities that all exist in a virtuous cycle and a virtuous circle of regenerative upcycling of all things that we wish to be as humans moving forward, if we want to uh, generate the next path forward in terms of bringing all that is ancient forward and all that is future back, or vice versa. So the first 4 communities here that we want to instantiate are artists, farmers, innovators, and healers. There are already artists here. There are already farmers here. There are already been innovators here and healers. And of course, at the center, guided by spirit, we are being held in the hand of God, whatever you know that to be. Next slide, please. Here's what was amazing with Michelle coming to the land and identifying all the opportunities here. I think our presentation rose to about 60 slides, and we could have, added 40 more for all the things that are crying out to be done here. Retreats for high net worth individuals to come and experience what they cannot experience anywhere else. There's so much infrastructure here. So renting of stables and arenas and barns. We have many barns. We have a lot of infrastructure here. Next. So so we can go fast. I mean, so many of these things: spirulina and fungi and copper reclamation, and I could spend 10 minutes.
The
Oh, my
microbiology.
favorite.
I know you
My
like
my
that,
my,
like that one. Huh?
yeah, absolutely. So, but on and on, and so if and we're already doing many of these things. We already have lombricompost. We have worms growing, and the main house that was just here when I came. Many bedrooms, a pool, a hot tub, a great place for gathering and community building, etc. So, and one of the other barns, this is just one piece of it. This is one little room within the big barn. An entrepreneurial incubator, etc. So eco building and agro-tourism, all of these things are very possible here. But when we really looked at it, there's just so much to do here, and we could take 10 minutes per slide. And just to illustrate, next slide, please. And this is literally a micro list of all the things we could do, but you can see already there's so much here and so much potential for so many things. So it naturally occurred to us, what's the real story here? Is it really about all the things we could do here? Probably not. A picture of me. And really, it's the story here of how I came here and what I'm here to do. It's said in the Talmuds, if not me, then who? And if not now, then when? And the truth is, I really am, truth be told, a poster child for white male privilege. And all the money that allowed me to purchase this land and now steward it, looking for co-stewards, came from Dow Chemicals. And I don't know if you know a lot of the story around Dow Chemicals, but these are the people who made Agent Orange. These are the people who really visited a lot of, environmental destruction and large agro. So the DuPonts and the Dows of this world have done a lot of damage. However, wouldn't it be wonderful if a lot of the money that came from Dow transmuted into the next way, an ancient future that starts with me? And in Buckminster Fuller's words, and I love these words, you never change things by fighting the existing reality to change something. You build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. And what is transmutation? It's taking old ways of monoculture and creating healthy food autonomy. It is taking our present psychological and emotional malaise and turning that into holistic healing with medicinal plants and all of the things that come with it. And turning, our systems are failing us. They've gotten us a long way. There's been a lot of innovation. There's been a lot of progress. So many things have come from our existing systems, but they're falling. They're coming off the rails. They're becoming no longer useful. And we need to go from extracting resources to recycling and upcycling resources so that we have a closed loop production system whereby we completely recycle and upcycle all of our outputs back into our inputs. And this comes back to being food sovereign, energy sovereign, water sovereign, and making sure that the habits we do, in terms of building housing, etc., really do serve us moving forward in terms of how to move forward as a species and create the new way. And this is the opportunity here. We have the opportunity here on Standing Rock Ranch to create a full-size prototype of a completely autonomous, sovereign, and thriving regenerative community. So these are the four things that I think will coexist and feed each other in a way that really, really serve us as a beacon and as a city of light and a way to really demonstrate how to move forward farming, art, healing, and innovation. And this, I hope, will be a place where we breed beauty and birth abundance and form a regeneration island. And what sets us apart? This is really an opportunity and perhaps unique in America because we've looked around. A virtuous symbiotic circle, a self-feeding upward spiral of not just sustainability, but regeneration, fully autonomous and sovereign, and really to be a beacon, be a showcase for the next generation. And by the way, the most important thing I think is we have a lot of fun here. We're going to be thriving. We're going to create a lot of jobs, and we're going to be very, very, regenerative and financially performant. When is the last time you experienced joy? And why is it fun? Because we generate joy here. We live in joy. At Standing Rock, joy is a way of life. And here's the thing that made me cry and Michelle cry on Sunday. For years, I've been saying, at play in the fields of the Lord, and I realized just how important that is to me. We are here at play in the fields of the Lord. They're right here. We can do something with them immediately. And if we are in right relationship to each other, to ourselves, and to the earth, and the spirit itself, it's a natural, oh yeah, we need a lot of help. And here's the thing, you've seen 12, 30, 40 things that need to be done here. All of these things need partners, need entrepreneurs, need the extrapreneurs from this extrapreneur, which I'm so grateful to have been a part of. And I can't even tell you how humble I am to see what is happening in the Congo, what is happening in Africa, what is happening in Belgium. And I think there's such an opportunity here to lean on each other and be partners in a very non-egotistic and very humble and cooperative and co-creative way. So come be here with me. Come and plant yourselves along with me to co-steward this earth, to be one of the entrepreneurs who comes and is the project leader for any of one of these things. There is space, there's housing, there is land, and this land is crying out for regeneration. Over 20 years, about $30 million has been spent by developers trying to turn this into a money-making opportunity just for housing. And the truth is the land itself has spoken and has kind of kicked them off the land. And every time I think about whether this is the right thing for me, I talk to the land and I talk to spirit, and they say, yes, this is your job. This is what you were born to do, but I need help. I need people to come and experience joy with me, co-steward this land, and build something for everyone as a beacon and as a guiding light for how we can transform our reality back into thriving and joy and most of all fun. Thank you.
un peu pour les francophones, il y a donc sur une trentaine d'années, il y a des développeurs immobiliers qui ont déjà dépensé 30 millions de dollars pour essayer de transformer ces 300 hectares en un développement immobilier pour gagner de l'argent. Et tous sont partis, c'est comme si le terrain les avait éjectés pour faire finalement, pour que des villes puissent faire ce travail de transformation. Transformer, donc les quatre grands aspects, transformer l'argent de Dow Chemical, finalement, son héritage, en quelque chose d'inspirant, de régénératif, au même titre que nos amis congolais transforment des drames en opportunités historiques de former des communautés. On est vraiment dans transformer des zones de brûlis en forêts comestibles, transformer des jeunes en militaires en jeunes activistes écologiques. Donc, nous sommes réellement dans une démarche d'alchimie, de transformation